What's up? I'm opening up some very old Japanese Pokemon decks. These are from 2003. My name is Michael. My name's not really Michael, but I'm not gonna tell you my real name. This is my first video on YouTube, and I'm not gonna edit this. What I do is I buy these old ass decks and I grade everything inside them, and that's how I make money. So I'm gonna show you guys, because I'll probably make another video in the future. I'll show you guys me opening up these old decks, because you don't see these ever. You don't find these on eBay. You don't find these on any stores. You gotta fucking import these from Japan. These don't exist, bro. I mean, this one I think is on eBay, or one of these is. But it's opened, and it's also like $300. This cost me like $250, but this has been opened before. So yeah, I'm not gonna edit this. I've never opened up a deck like this before, so I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. This might end up being a very long video, but if you want to skip ahead, feel free. Wow, bro, they packaged these so bad. I'm open up a lot of Japanese vintage-ish decks. Holy shit, look at this. But none this old, none from 2003. This is the Team Magma and Team Groudon deck. Holy shit, those are nice. Yeah, so I open these up, I grade them, I sell them. That's what I do. Wow, this is kind of on there. Like I said, if you want to actually skip ahead to me opening up the fucking cards, you can go ahead and do that. Because I don't want to fuck this up. This is a very expensive old deck. Bro, I don't know what to do. Some of the older ones, the seal comes right off, but it's not working here. Oh, there we go. Let's pull the condom off. All right. So yeah, these decks do not exist on the open market. You gotta really fucking find them. I got this for a really good price as well. As you know, everything Pokemon is on the moon right now. But no one's buying this stuff because no one knows what this shit is. I don't even know what this shit is. I saw the set list online. But yeah, it's a Lairon right there. Lairon Hollow. That looks nice. Centering on that is green. Centering green has the back. Oh man, that bag's nice. Never mind. I don't know if you guys can see that. That looks kind of shit. So I cannot grade that. That's an Entei EX. I hope everything isn't like that. Otherwise, I just wasted $250. Entei EX. This in the 10 does not exist. That's why I bought this. Wow, that actually looks pretty nice. Yeah, it looks nice. I will be grading that. Houndoom, or is that fucking... I can't read Japanese, so... Who's the fucker before Houndoom? I don't know. But I know there is a Houndoom in here. Is one of these Houndoom? I can't read Japanese. Team Magmas. The small text Team Magmas, whatever this is. I think that's a Houndoom. I'll be looking at these off camera. I won't like bore you guys with looking at the condition for everything. I won't be grading everything in this, but most of them I will be, because these cards are very low pop. 9s and 10s, because no one buys these decks because they're expensive and you can't fucking find them. Who is this? Is this Aggron? Is this Lairon? I don't know. These are old Pokemon, so I haven't seen many of these in a while. Is that Baltoy, Claydol? Or is this, I don't know. Team Magma's Baltoy, or what this was Baltoy. Fuck, man, look at this old art. I think that's Claydol. And then evolves from Baltoy, maybe? I mean, let me look at the back of this. Shit, yeah, these look good. These look good. Poochyena? One of these? I look like such a new gen, but I can't read Japanese, I'm sorry. So those will be getting sent in. These are the trainers. This is Team Magma's Conspirator. Or one of these is. Team Magma's something. I'll be grading these as well. And then some fire energies. That's sick. So, why did I buy these old ass decks? My name is Michael, by the way. Why did I buy these old ass decks? Well, this card is the only one on eBay in the 10 right now. It's going for 200. It hasn't sold, but you know, it's a baseline price. So if someone wants it, they have to get it for 200. This Entei, there's like not even a fucking list. There hasn't been like a sold listing for this in years. So I can ask for whatever I want on this card if it comes out in the 10. Which is the plan, you know. I could charge $1 billion for this. I'll list it for $1 billion. Let me get a penny sleeve. Yeah, that's the Entei. And this comes with 2 decks. Because it's a deck kit is what this is. It comes with 2 of these half decks. They sell these half decks in, they sold these half decks throughout the years, and they sold deck kits. This is a deck kit. But these are very expensive if you want these online. You're not going to get them online. You got to really look for them or pay a couple $100 on eBay. Now, why would you do that, you ask? Well, the 10s in these are very expensive. Now, this deck in particular does not have too many singles with a lot of volume, but I just bought it anyway because I kind of wanted it. Okay, it came out all right. Kyogre, Team Magma's Kyogre. If you recognize this card, it's because it got reprinted in Celebrations, and that card is like fucking 50 cents. This card, however, is not 50 cents. This card last sold in 10 for like 500 bucks. Will that 10? It might 10. Who knows? We will have to wait a couple of months to see. This PSA is taking forever for every submission. But that looks pretty good. Numel? Numel, maybe? Numel Camerupt. That's Camerupt. I think there's another holo here somewhere, but I don't know where I put it. Where the fuck did I put it? Did I fuck up? Hope not. I'll grade that. Looks pretty good, I think. Oh, yeah. It's green. Green bean. Who the fuck is this? Rhyhorn? Rhydon? Team Magma's Rhydon? That's Rhydon. Who's this and who's that then? Oh, I think they're both Rhydon or both Rhyhorn. This is Rhydon. Oh, bro. Moving on. I think this card was in the last deck. And then the Aggron again, but this is Rolaron? Dude, I don't know. Oh, this is non-holo. Poochyena again. What the fuck is this? Is this Mightyena? Maybe. And then yeah, that one's that. I swear there was supposed to be another holo. Maybe I'm tripping. Team Magma's something. Yeah, it's cool stuff, man. These decks are fucking awesome. Like, the shit they have nowadays does not compare to this old stuff. Are we at 10 minutes? Yeah, I'm not gonna edit this, by the way, because I don't know how to edit. This is my first video on YouTube. Hopefully we can get the ball rolling, and I'll be able to make more of these videos in the future. But I do buy these decks all the time. Not these decks specifically, but like old vintage Japanese decks, and I grade them. And I sell whatever is inside, and I take that money and I buy more vintage old Japanese decks. You don't see this shit on YouTube, by the way. Like, you don't even know what this is. You've never seen, I guarantee you've never seen this before. I bet money on that. So if you want a channel that actually opens up cool Pokemon stuff, tune back in, subscribe. Every Pokemon channel nowadays is kind of ass. I only follow a couple of them. I used to watch Max Mofo, but he stopped uploading on his Pokemon stuff. Everyone just gambles, man. They buy Prismatic Evolutions, and they open that. And you've seen those cards a billion times before. You've never seen these cards before. I know you haven't. Bro, the way these decks are made is so bad, because these decks are just rumbling around everywhere. So that's where like some of the edge wear could come from. In the later decks, they package these way better to where there's no like movement in the decks. But this is kind of crazy, bro. I did not expect this to be like this. I've never, like I said, I've never opened up a deck this old before. I've opened up some like 2007, 2009 stuff. Jesus. I'm trying to be careful with these, while also keeping them on the camera. This is probably a very shoddy video, but can I peel that? I can. Cool. If you also want tips and tricks on how to grade PSA, I kind of do that for a living, so tune the fuck in. Subscribe. On the front. Oh man, I'm gonna look like an idiot. Who is this? Whaler seal guy? Whalmer. It's Whalmer. Whalmer Hollow. This guy in the 10 right now is listed for 200. I mean 100. This deck costs 250. The deck kit costs 250. So both of these together is 250. So this, technically this deck, if I think about it mathematically, this whole shit is 125. Margins, man. You have to think about the math. That's a Whalmer. How's the back on him? See that crawfish over there? Oh, he looks good. Hey, I'm gonna grade you. Kyogre. I know you guys see him. We'll get to him in a little bit. I hope he looks as good as the Whalmer does. Is this Whalmer? I fucking hope it is. Crawfish? Bro, like I said, these are all Pokemon. And I can't read Japanese, so I'm sorry. Crawdont, something. That one's easy. That's Spheal. Spheal. He should go for a little bit in 10. If he comes back at 10. I'll be grading like every one of these cards, just because they are so fucking rare. I don't even think anyone's like looking for these cards, but just the fact that I would control so much of the supply of these online, because there's none of these listed online. These don't exist. Oh, there's the Raikou, and he's kind of fucking off-centered, which sucks. Damn, that sucks. I was hoping to get this guy in a 10. Man, the back looks good too. That kind of sucks. Maybe we can squeeze a 10 through. I don't think so, but even in the 9, like the lowest one of these, there's 2 of these on eBay. I looked, both for 400 fucking bucks in a 10. That's why I was hoping to get that in the 10. I think the centering on all these is bad, which is kind of horrible for me. Electrike, Manectric, one of you. Oh, that's kind of sick. Look at the Look at the Team Aqua symbol over there. I don't even know what that is. Is that their hideout or something? Or, oh, it's like a mirror of their logo on some shit. One of these is electric and Manectric. I don't fucking know. Poochyena again. Both teams like Poochyena and Mightyena, I guess. Some more trainer cards. One of these has... Oh, I think it's another deck, so I'll show you guys that in a little bit. What are these energies? Just basic energies. Some of these decks are pretty cool energies. There's the boy, and he also looks off-centered. I hope I didn't lose 500 bucks. That would really suck. I hope some of these come back in the 10. Some of these big cards. This card has no 10s on anywhere. The last one fucking sold like a billion years ago in the 10. So, if this came back in the 10, I could have charged whatever, but I don't think it will. Because it's very off-centered. I'll send it in anyway. Still should still be a little bit in the 9. He's over there. Give it to him. This is Carvana or someone? Carfish? That's Sharpedo. I know that. He looks alright. Yeah, you don't see this style of artwork anymore. You see some like AI generated bullshit that they're doing right now in all these modern cards. Like, look at this, man. This is so sick. You know, it's like literally history you're looking at right now. Lantern? I don't know, man. Mightyena, Poochyena again. Poochyena, Mightyena, I mean. And then, oh, look at that. What is this? What ball is this? I cannot read that, like I said. Team Aqua, someone guy. Same with her. And then this one has Archie. We know Archie. All first edition, by the way. Not that that makes a difference. So that's everything. Tune into the next one. Subscribe to see more cool, old, expensive Japanese decks.